There are two types of CFOs. One who chases the lowest tariff, another who chases the highest return. Let me tell you, if you have two renewable energy offers, one priced at 4.5 rupees per unit, another is at 5 rupees, which one would you pick? Most people will go for 4.5. But what if I tell you the 5 rupees tariff can make you actually 1600 crore rupees more money over the next 25 years? This is exactly what happened to a steel manufacturer based out of Maharashtra, paying 395 crore rupees as electricity bill per annum. The managing director of this company gave a mandate to CFO to cut electricity cost, but in a profitable manner and achieve 100% renewable energy. He started exploring option, got three options: solar 4.5 rupees, wind 4.8 rupees, and wind solar hybrid at 5 rupees. He was desperate to go for solar option because it was the cheapest, 4.5 rupees. But something felt off. Something in the board of this company said, this can't be possible. How can there be so much gap? CFO was puzzled. He called us, and this is what we did. We break down not just the cheapest tariff, but exactly savings, ROI that he's getting in each of these options. And we did this using this framework, which is called as CLEAR framework. So in this video, I'm gonna break down this CLEAR framework, which is a 5-step framework, because when you are in this position next time, confused between which tariff option to go for, follow these framework. And trust me, after watching this video, you have a clarity how to use this framework and how to choose which tariff option to go for. So let's get started. So step number 1 in this CLEAR framework is called as CUF. So what you have to do is to check in each of those resource, what is the CUF that you're getting. For example, solar gives roughly around 25%, wind gives roughly around 33-34%, and wind solar gives 55% or north of 55%. The second step in this, you have to calculate what is the landed cost that you were getting in each of these resources. For example, the CFO was getting 4.5 in case of solar, wind 4.8, and wind plus solar hybrid he was getting 5 rupees. Once you are done, move to a step number 3. So let's move to step number 3, which is energy generation. This is super critical step. In this step, evaluate. For example, the CFO was looking for a 50 megawatt solution. 50 megawatt solar will give him roughly around 9.35 crore units, whereas wind will give him 14 crore units and wind solar hybrid will give 24 crore units, which means in this step, evaluate how much units you are getting for the same capacity in each of the resource. And once you have done this, let's move to step number 4, which is amount invested. This is my favorite step because this is the most important question. Bhaiya paisa kitna lagega? So in this step, calculate how much equity that you need to invest in all three cases. For example, solar, the investment would be 22.5 crore considering 50 megawatt, wind 35 crore, and wind solar hybrid would be 55 crore. So once you have reached this stage, the next step is super critical, which is to calculate returns, ROI. And for you to calculate ROI, you need to understand what kind of ROI that you need to calculate. Number 1, payback period. Number 2, how much savings you are getting in a year. And number 3, which is super critical, how much savings you are getting on a 25-year tenure. When we did these numbers, and trust me, the savings for a 25-year number for solar is roughly around 1145 crore. For wind, it was roughly around 1600 crore. And for wind solar hybrid, it was 2700 crore, which means 1600 crore more than a solar of 4.5 tariff. So can you see how this CLEAR framework has clearly decoded which one is a better option? So would you go for 4.5 or 5 rupees? Would you go for 4.5 and leave 1600 crore on the table? That's the call that you have to take by implementing this CLEAR framework step by step. And if you found this video and framework powerful, then here is a special invitation for you. The invitation is for a one-to-one consultation meeting with me and my team. In this 1-hour meeting, we would decode what is the renewable energy requirements that you have, which solution you should go for, and which tariff that you should sign up for. Trust me, this 1-hour meeting will give you 10x value. So here is my invitation. So hurry up, click on the link below, and I look forward to see you in that meeting and in my next video. Thank you so much.